So she's crying, telling Grandma, said she could see things. I'd slip around and get her to tell me things. She'd be out and said one light come down, and went out that way. One light come down, spread in Uncle Oscar's room, one light all mingled around her. And that, she tells that was a warning of Uncle Oscar's death. But Uncle Oscar went on, got Uncle Charlie, and they went on, they treated something in the bluff. And Uncle Charlie got him a stick. Used to, when you go hunting, you get something in under a rock or the bluff, you get a long stick and cut a split in it, where you grab up in there and get a hold of it, and you twist that then, and drag it out. He said, now when I drag this out, you shoot it if it gets away, if I don't get it. And Uncle Oscar decided he'd roll him a cigarette, and he got his Prince Albert. He used Prince Albert, because I've had them in the old can and made that writing on it, you know. Mm-hmm. And so when he went to roll it, the gun, it had a trigger back ready to shoot. It slipped down and just shot him all up through that. Well, Uncle Charlie jumped up and grabbed him and started carrying him his long way, and he said, lay me down, Charlie, I'm dying. And he laid him down in his clothes. Uncle Charlie didn't know it, but his clothes was on fire. And when he went running into Uncle Albert's and got help and everything, well, the woods is all on fire. And I don't know, I was too small to remember whether the clothes burned off of him or just partially. But Grandma would hunt for them clothes. And they had apples. We have to dry big sacks of apples and peaches, and we had cherries. If you didn't put, and Grandpa would dig a trench alongside the old smokehouse and put a little bit of a fence up. And we'd have to go to the old cornfields and drag in them old corn stalks and everything, and he'd dig up them collards and set them along there, all alongside that smokehouse. We'd fill in with the old corn stalks and the leaves and everything, and you had green collards all the time. Dig a hole out there and cover it over with the hay. Throw your turnips in, cover it over the hay. You could just reach in that hay and get your turnips any time during the winter. Same way potatoes. And here comes the old barrel again. You'd see him rolling the old barrel, taking it up in the loft, and him and Aunt Josie carry it. Go up in the orchard and get good apples, pick their choice apples. That orchard was so pretty. I just wish that we had pictures of that orchard. Everybody had orchard. Anybody was anybody.
You wanted any fruit, then no way you gonna get any.
And he had these rows of apples, and rows of peaches, and cherries, biggest old black cherries. We'd go up on the ladder and pick them. And then had a beehives down certain place. He wasn't afraid of the beehives, but we was. And he had this grapevine outfit just built up with plank where you just walk under it and pick grapes. And and they painted them whitewashed them with lime. And then on hog killing day, everybody fattened from 4 to 5 hogs, and your meat box was big as that door there, about 4 by 8 in your smokehouse. Kill them hogs. Had a big grove down in front of Grandpa's, and limbs sticking out on them trees. Charlie'd come kill his hogs, and they'd bring them over to Grandpa's, size them in a barrel, and drag them out and scrape that hair off and hang them on the single tree and hang them up. And by the time everybody got him, just looking around down, it looked like it's full of dead hogs hanging down. I let them hang out there all night. And me and Aunt Josie took the fat off. And the woman, Aunt Maud would help, Mama would help. And we take that fat off and put it in pot and boil it and make lard. Lard cans sitting all over, filling up with lard. And they give us kids the bladders. and you know, Grandma.
How did you blow them up?
Well, you see where the bladder is fixed on, has a little mouth where you pee out of. And that we'd blow the. I never did, because I couldn't stand the smell of them. But they'd blow them bladders up, and the older man, Grandpa or Grandpa Biggs, would tie a string around them, and they just had more fun playing ball, kicking ball, kicking ball. And and Grandma, she was a doctor, like she was a midwife.